there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, if you...
Oh, hello, neighbor. I'm
Hey,
so
y'all.
glad you stopped by because you are just in time for our...
1, 2, 3 things with the pastor, but this week it's with the pastors.
So grab a cup of tea or hot chocolate, put on your ugliest sweater, sit by your tree, and join us for 1, 2, 3 things with the pastors because we have a lot coming at you. Beginning with this Saturday, starting at 6 p.m., we are going to have what we are calling the Christmas Cabaret.
And where's that going to be at, Mary?
Well, I'm so glad you asked, Dan. It's going to be at Erie United Methodist Church, and the dinner starts at 6. We are going to be having some awesome turkey tetrazzini and some desserts prepared by all 3 churches. And that's going to be at 6 p.m. over at Erie United Methodist Church's Fellowship Hall.
That's right. And what is after the dinner, Mary?
I'm so glad you asked that too, Dan. We are going to have a show portion of the Christmas Cabaret, and that is going to be right across the way in Erie Sanctuary, and there's going to be a lot of musical acts, and you're going to notice some familiar hosts up on the stage. We're kind of a big deal, let me tell you. So be sure to come and check that out. It's going to be a fun night, and there's no cost, but all donations that are brought are going to go to the Women's Domestic Violence Shelter over in Monroe. So good cause, good people, good food. Y'all come on over Saturday at 6 o'clock.
At 6 o'clock. Well, excellent, Mary. I believe that we're moving on to our number 2 announcement for the week, and that is all 3 of our wonderful churches and church families are going to be doing the same Advent series called Coming Home, where we talk about where our true home is and how Jesus came down to us as well. And so that's going to be coming up, and then tying into that is also we wanted to announce our Christmas Eve services.
A bunch of you are probably on the edge of your seat and have been wondering, what is Christmas Eve going to look like this year? Your families are coming in. Well, we are going to tell you. So, our morning services on Christmas Eve morning, because it's on a Sunday, they're going to be the same. So, it's going to be 9 o'clock over at Petersburg, 9:30 at Erie, and 11 o'clock at Zion. The only thing that's changing is y'all need to go and pull out your best ugly Christmas sweater and come on over because it's going to be an ugly Christmas sweater party at each service.
And if you notice, both Pastor Mary and I are sporting our Christmas sweaters.
Given to us by my wonderful mother-in-law.
That's right, that would be my mom.
Shout out to Michelle Miller!
What? And so, after we have our normal morning services with the addition of our Christmas sweaters, we are also going to have a couple evening services.
2. The first one is going to be at 7 o'clock at Petersburg UMC, and that is going to be your normal family Christmas Eve service. So this is the one that, both services you can bring kids to, but it's going to be more family-oriented, and I've heard rumors of a band coming and playing, cough, cough, Jay and Dawn. And it's just going to be a fun time. And then the second service, which is also a combined service, is going to be at 11 p.m. at Erie UMC. So get your eggnog latte or your peppermint mocha and keep yourself awake because it is going to be a good time. Now this is going to look like your traditional candlelit Christmas Eve service. So come and ring in Christmas Day with us at Erie. And we decided to have both of them combined because it brings the whole family together. And what's better than having your whole family together on Christmas?
I couldn't agree more, Pastor Mary.
Thank you, Pastor Dan.
And our final thing, which is number 3, is Pastor Mary and I want to extend an invitation to y'all for all 3 church families to come to our home and have an open house.
On December 23rd, you can come on by and see all that we've been doing and all you've been helping out for at the parsonage. We and some of you have helped to make some changes, and so you can see what it looks like now. and have some Christmas cookies and some chili. And
That's right. And if you have any delicious pie that you would like to share,
Donna Foster. Donna
Yeah.
Foster.
and or another dessert that you are particularly wonderful at making, or your favorite, well, don't hesitate to bring it, because you will bless all that come. And what time is this going to be at, Mary?
I'm so glad you asked, Dan. He's just asking all kinds of great questions today, isn't he? It's going to be from 3 to 5, and it's going to be right here. So December 23rd, from 3 to 5 p.m., put down your Christmas wrapping and your Christmas shopping, and come and spend. You don't have to stay the whole time if you don't want to, but come and give us a hey.
Hey, stop by, grab some dessert, grab some coffee for some energy, and just hang out. So let's go over the 1, 2, 3 things, shall we?
The first one is going to be our Christmas Cabaret, which is going to be this Saturday. It's the dinner's at 6 and the show's at 7:30. The second thing
is that we are all going to be doing the same Advent series, Coming Home. And then also we have our Christmas Eve services, which in the morning are all the same. And then in the evening at 5 o'clock is going to be our...
At 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, my apologies. At 7 o'clock at Petersburg United Methodist Church is going to be our family service. And then at 11 p.m. on Christmas Eve is going to be the candlelit service at Erie United Methodist Church.
And the third and final thing of the 1, 2, 3 things is our Christmas open house. Come on over on December 23rd at our place from 3 to 5 p.m. So this has been a lot of fun. We're glad you stopped by. And we hope that we will see you on Saturday at 6 p.m.
Cheers.
Happy Advent!
Happy Advent!
For the holidays you can't be